Harless, and I have been with the EDU cohort now since a year ago from August. And I do ask you to bear with me. I've had a cold for about a week now, so I'm having a hard time talking, but hopefully you can understand me. So here's a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Mason, Michigan. And this will give you a general idea of where Mason is if you're familiar with Michigan at all. It's about a half hour south of Lansing, and I was raised there from when I was about 3 years old on, and I attended public schools at Mason Public Schools, from kindergarten all the way through high school. After graduating at Mason, I was accepted at Michigan State University, and I went to Michigan State for 2 years, and really enjoyed my time there. However, after about 2 years, it was a little bit too close to home, and I was looking to expand my horizons a little bit. So I did get transferred to Central Michigan University, and that's where I ended up graduating from with my undergraduate degree in education. I graduated with a major in language arts and a minor in integrated science. I graduated from CMU in December of 2008, and that following year, I got a job in New Bern, North Carolina, and I moved down to New Bern in end of July, and started teaching in August. I made a lot of really great friends there. I really enjoyed New Bern. It was a nice coastal community. There was a lot to do. Really fun place to live. However, it was just too far away from home, and it was really too far to come home for a weekend. I had to make it for a long trip home. So at the end of my first year teaching there, I did apply for jobs, and that following summer, I accepted a job working for Eaton Rapids Public Schools, and I was hired in Eaton Rapids teaching Spanish. For the first 6 months, I taught Spanish, and then in December, a teacher left, and I took over the fourth and fifth grade multi-level class, which was a really interesting experience also. At the end of that year, Eaton Rapids did some layoffs due to budget cuts, and unfortunately, I was one of the teachers that was laid off. And so I did some subbing for about 3 months between Mason and Okemos. And while I was subbing, I was approached by a principal about who was interested in me for a position, and I accepted in December of 2012 a position at Windermere Park, and I was hired in to teach seventh grade there, language arts. And after a year, I transferred into a fifth grade opening. So I've been teaching fifth grade there for 2 years. I really enjoy working there. They have a lot of really fun programs, and they do a lot of really fun stuff for the schools. Fifth grade goes on a week-long camp, which I meant to have in here. Um, and that camp is in Jackson, and we normally go in April, but this year, because of spring break, we'll be going in February, which will be kind of interesting. It'll be a whole new experience to go to camp in the middle of winter. But the Store Lakes camp is where we go. It's in the Jackson area, and we go for a week. Our kids stay there Monday through Friday, and we stay with them. And it's a really great experience. I really enjoy being able to take the kids to do that. As far as my personal life, that's kind of wraps up for my professional life. That brings me up to today. In my personal life, my boyfriend and I, Ray, that's him, we got engaged in November, so we're really excited about that. So I've been doing spending lots of time planning, trying to get a wedding ready. We're getting married next September, so I have lots to do in my free time to get everything ready for that. It's a fun thing to be doing, but it's a big undertaking also. So that's where kind of lots of my free time has been going lately. We are having our reception in a barn in Mason, so I'm pretty excited about that. I think it should turn out pretty cool. In my free time, regularly, I really enjoy reading. I spend a lot of time reading. On our break this Christmas, when it was so cold and snowy, there wasn't much else to do. And so I read about 5 books over that break just for enjoyment, which was really a nice break from school reading and grad school reading and all that fun stuff. So I really enjoy reading for enjoyment when I have some downtime. I also really like to shop. One of my favorite places to shop is Target. I feel like I can get everything I need there in one stop. and I really enjoy just picking up some small stuff here and there when I've got some extra time. So that's another thing I do to kind of blow off some steam is shopping with my mom and grandma. Especially, we like to go on the weekends and get some stuff done. So that's kind of a little bit about me, both personally and professionally. And I've really enjoyed this grad program so far. And I'm really looking forward to what the last couple classes have in store. So the end is in sight. I am looking forward to getting to know everyone even more, or the new people getting to know them to begin with. So I hope everyone had a great break, and I look forward to working with everyone in this class.